welcome back, friends. Good morning. Welcome back to the Central Buzz News. It is Monday, March 23rd, and right now, at the time of this video, it is 8 o'clock a.m. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So our hour hand is on the 8, and our minute hand is right here on the 12, which is our o'clock. So it is 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to start with, instead of a fact on history on this day in history, we're going to do just two interesting facts. The first one is, especially since we're at home and we have time to do these extra little things, recycling. So actually recycling one glass jar can save enough energy to power a TV for 3 hours, which is kind of crazy. So one glass jar could provide enough energy to have your TV be on for 3 hours. So anything that you can save around the house to recycle during this time, you can put them in different boxes for plastic or glass. And there's tons of places that'll take that for free once we're able to get out and about and moving around again. And our second fact is that Antarctica is the only land on the planet that's not owned by any country. So it's nobody's, which is really interesting. It's the only piece of land in the entire world that is not owned by a country. So those are two interesting facts for you today. And for our math concept today, we're going to look at this figure. And this figure is split into four pieces, partitioned into fourths. And one piece is shaded in of our figure. This is one piece of the size of a fourth because these are cut into fourths. So this would be 1/4 of our figure shaded in. So that's what that looks like. All right, and I am going to go ahead and introduce our guest for today. You guys know we have a guest every single day, and so I'm going to go ahead and introduce our guest for today, which is our assistant principal, Mr. Watson. Welcome, Mr. Watson.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on with us.
Absolutely.
So we just wanted to ask you today, since we are stuck in the house, some things that we can do. So could you suggest some kind of games that they could play inside the house?
Absolutely. So some games you can play inside the house. My kids love board games, any type of art projects, Legos, anything like that. Yesterday, my kids were playing classroom teacher. So my daughter Lucy was up.
That's a good game.
Yeah, she was up. She had all of her stuffed animals lined up as the students, and she was teaching them. She was doing math that day, and I asked her. I said, "Well, I want to hear you do some division." She quickly corrected me that it was a kindergarten class, so they're not quite doing division yet, but
that's a great way to. I've never even thought about that. That's a great way to practice your skills.
Yeah, and another game that we like to play, and maybe some of the students have played this as well in the classroom, is trash get ball.
Yes, we do like that game, and so trash get ball is a spinoff of
basketball,
outdoor basketball. So when you're stuck inside, me and Mr. Watson are actually going to show you how you can play trash ball inside. And you're actually kind of helping your parents clean up a little bit because you're playing with trash and trash only. We have to emphasize trash only, things that you know go in the trash that your parents are okay with you throwing away. But before we get to that, I am going to ask one more question. What are some outdoor games that they can play, in the yard, just with their brothers and sisters, things like that?
Absolutely. So my kids got all kinds of toys and bikes and different things, but usually when they're playing outside, what they enjoy playing most is the classic. So, they play hide and seek, and they'll play different variations of hide and seek. It might be they try to find each other, or they might hide different items in the yard and have them go out and search, sort of like an Easter egg hunt. And Easter coming up, get an early start on that as well. Of course, they like to play tag, get some running in as well. Or another game that my kids like to play, and this is a game that you could play by yourself if you don't have anybody else around. They play the floor is lava, so they will set up, if they're outside, it'll be logs or chairs or different things like that. They have to jump on and avoid actually stepping in the lava, just jumping from place to place, different safe zones.
That's a good one. I didn't even think about that because, of course, there's going to be some kids that don't have brothers or sisters to play with. So that's an excellent one. And I still really love the play in school one because I used to do that when I was little. I would teach my neighbors or my cousins. So that's really awesome. So thank you for those suggestions. Absolutely. Those are really great. And we are now going to do a demonstration. So we are going to show you over here how you can play trash ball inside. I'm going to give you some paper And we'll make sure we can see. Let me see our trash can. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so I have on the floor here, you can't see it, but I'm just going to explain it to you. I have tape on the floor for different distances or worth different points. So you can actually compete against someone and keep track of the points, which is also a really good way to practice your math, making a list of those points that you have, and you can do as big of numbers as you want or as small of numbers as you want. So we're going to go ahead and try at the 40-point line, which is where this trash can is sitting right now. And we're going to just pick a spot that we say behind this line we have to be to throw it. I'm going to let Mr. Watson go first.
All right.
Oh, 40 points. All right, now I'm going to try. Ah! Okay, well, I'm at 0. All right, but we're going to move the trash can up. And now we're going to see if we can do 60 points. I'm going to have to change up my strategy a little bit. Oh, all right, let's see. I'm going to try a granny shot for this one. Oh, yes. Okay. And then let's try for the 100.
Okay.
Let's try for the big money over here. All right, so I'm going to put the trash can all the way at 100. And now we're going to stand behind our line and let you go first. Okay. So you're at 40.
40.
I'm at 60. See, so I didn't even make that first one. I'm still in the lead. So don't give up. Okay, let's try. Oh, so I'm at 160. I win. Well, good game.
Yes, good
Thanks
game.
for playing. And thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.